can win over $50,000 by playing your cards right on Card Shark. And here's the star of Card Sharks, Rodney1279. And that's me. Alright guys, welcome to the Card Shark Showdown. I'm glad you're here to join us. On yesterday's program, we have our friend Brandon who won the $20,000 jackpot on yesterday. Will he do it again today? Let's find out as we get to the cards. Alright, I'm going to speed the music up so I can set it up here. Okay. Alright. And we're ready to do Card Sharks. We have our champion right here, Brandon DeJesus, who has won in 3 games $55,600. Brandon, are you feeling good today?
Absolutely, Rodney, and I'm hoping to win more.
Well, you know, if you win $75,000, Brandon, you will be automatically into the tournament no matter what.
That's true.
Yep, so you're not too nervous, are you?
Nope.
Okay, and we have our challenger, Steve Kabrowski.
What's up?
What's up? You ready to go, Steve?
Yes, I'm ready to go and to win.
Okay, well, let's get right to the game. Now I'm going to explain the object of the game to the folks on YouTube. What these guys are going to do is they're going to answer high-low toss-up questions for control of this game board. And the object of the game is for them to work their way across the board, predicting whether these cards are higher or lower than the ones before it. Whoever gets to the end of the game board right here and predict whether that last card is higher or lower correctly wins the game of $500. It takes 2 games to win a match, and the first to $1,000 will go under the money cards for an additional $32,000 plus an extra $20,000 on top of that in the 7-card big money game. And Brandon knows about that. So Brandon, since you're the champion, you'll get to go first. You play the blue cards, and Steve, you're the challenger, you'll play the red cards. And I want to wish to both of you good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, Brandon, your question. We found 100 single women who are dating. These women, well, I changed the question a little bit. These women were all over 65 years of age. And we asked them, would you accept a date from a man who fell asleep on the first date? How many senior citizen women said they would accept a second date?
They were accepted on a second date.
Let me read that again because I messed up on the question. We found 100 single women who are dating these men who are all over 65 years of age, and we asked them, would you accept a second date from a man who fell asleep on the first date? How many senior citizen women said they would accept a second date?
I'm going to say 35.
Going with 35. All right, Steve, is it higher or lower than 35?
Interesting first question, though.
It is interesting.
Boy, oh boy. I'm going to take a shot and just say just a tad higher.
Going with higher, okay. Now, Steve, it is higher. You'll be playing your cards first. If not, it will go to Brandon. The actual number of senior citizen women that said they will accept a second date even after the guy has fallen asleep is. It's 53. It's higher. Good job, Steve. Yeah, Brandon, you have to flip those numbers over. You would have got a perfect one. All right, Steve, here's your opening card. Your opening card, Steve, is a 9.
Let's burn it.
Burn it to the grave. The 9 becomes a 5.
Okay, higher.
Higher than the 5. It's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. No, it's a king. So you go back to the beginning of the board. All right, Gary, Brandon's free chance. All right, Brandon, you have a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It's an 8. 7 plus 1.
Freeze.
Freezing on the 8. So you're protecting your position. Let me reset these cards. And we're ready to go to another question. All right, Steve, your question. We asked 100 women who has been married 25 years or more, which was more difficult, the first 5 years of marriage or the last 5? How many women said that the first 5 were harder?
I can imagine a lot of women saying that because, everything that happens, money, bills, children, anything that happens in the first 5 years, and there's going to be a lot. So I'm going to say 60. 60.
Going with 60. All right, Brandon, higher or lower than 60?
I will go higher.
Okay, going higher than 60. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of women who said the first 5 years were harder, the women who were married 25 years or more, that is 73. It is higher. Good job, Brandon.
Yay.
All right, Brandon, you have that 8. What do you want to do with that 8?
I want to change it.
All right. He's changing the 8. The 8 becomes a 3.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. It's a 10.
I'm actually going to go for it and go lower.
Okay, if it is lower, you'll be up 1 game. Lower than a 10. Yes, it's a 2, and you have won the first game, Brandon.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, so that got you $500, and we're going to start our second game very quickly. All right, so let me get these cards off the table here. So you're halfway away, Brandon, from winning your 4th match.
That's right. And did you say I'm like a little over $1,000 from eliminating Justin?
Yes, $1,090 to be exact.
Hey, I have a quick question.
Yes, Gary.
My question is, how much money does Brandon need to get to the top? Because that's where Panther is.
I think about $27,000 or so.
Okay, so how many wins would he get if he manages to get to the top and get the Panther score?
I don't understand your question.
Alright, well, is Panther in the highest ranking right now?
Yes.
Well, how many games does Brandon need to win to beat Panther's score?
Well, he could do it on this game. Because you can win as much as $50,000 per game.
Yeah.
That's if he plays his cards right, as they say on the show.
Unintended.
Right. But we're going to get to the next round. The cards are set up. And Brandon, it's your question.
Okay.
Brandon, we asked 110-year-old boys and girls, what kind of animal does veal come from? How many 10-year-olds knew veal come from calves?
Well, they're 10 years old. They probably might have that knowledge already. But I'm going to say that's a little less than 50 and go 45.
Going with 45. Steven, is it higher or lower than 45?
I'm going to go lower.
Lower, okay. Okay, let's... Yes, Gary?
Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm going to start off with
Alright, see you later, Gary.
All right, goodbye.
And I have to call them back here. Alright, are y'all guys back?
Steve is, and we're waiting for Brandon.
You know what, guys? We're going to take a commercial break right quick while we're waiting on them to come back. And when they do come back, we'll complete the second round. Stay tuned.